to do Betty and Jim's video.
Betty and Jim who?
It's time to do the video for Betty and Jim Bosley's 50th wedding anniversary.
And we know them?
Yes, we do.
Oh, 50?
Way back when.
50 years?
Yes.
Can't be. We don't know anybody that old. Oh, maybe we do. Jim and Betty? I guess I've known Jim and spent miles and miles on a basketball court back when we both could still run. And I went all through all 12 years with Betty, and I bet it was a hot time 50 years ago in Morgantown on Halloween.
We hope you planned a special trip to celebrate this special event in your life, and we're not too far behind you. Hope it's a glorious day for you.
Happy anniversary, Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim. My favorite memory of you guys is going to the cattle shows with you and watching you two work together as a team and showing us, younger generation, that even through the hardest of times, people can still make it work. Love you guys so much.
Recording? We are, okay. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Jim and Betty. Happy anniversary to you and many more.
Happy 50th anniversary, Uncle Jim and Aunt Betty. We love you.
Jim, Betty, this is Terry. This is about my 5th attempt. My wife says I was not being happy enough. So here I am, happy. Speaking of happy, I like this segue. Happy anniversary, happy 50th anniversary. Congratulations and best of luck and enjoy your tomorrows. And I hope you think I'm happy, for this is it.
Happy anniversary, Mimi and Dee Dee. Thank you for always being there and coming to all our sports.
Thank you for the chicken wings.
We love you.
Bye.
Happy anniversary, Jim and Betty.
From Becky.
And Randy. We know that you're very proud of all that you've accomplished in the last 50 years, and we are glad to share in that with Jody and Jack and Taylor.
One of the favorite things, memories of Jim and Betty was the time we spent in Jackson Hole many years ago. Just the things that we saw, the things that we did. Happy anniversary.
Have a great day.
Hi, Betty and Jim.
Hey, we're sending our best wishes and congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary. That's wonderful.
Betty, I can still remember our time in Oldfields Elementary School.
And remember our graduation, but of course it was wonderful because we were the greatest.
Continued best wishes to both of you.
Hey, Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim. I hope y'all have a very happy 50th anniversary, and I just wanted to say thank you for dragging Jason and Sarah and I to all the cattle shows over the years and all your hard work. John David and I just finished checking heifers for the evening. If you hear a snoring baby in the background, that is him. But anyway, I hope y'all have a very happy anniversary. Love y'all.
Happy anniversary, Jim and Betty. We thank you. Our favorite memory is all the help you gave us during the 1985 flood. Thanks for taking us under your wing. And what was the other one? Our favorite thing is that you're our closest neighbor.
Yes.
Happy anniversary, Betty and Jim. It seems like yesterday you were high school sweethearts and coming up to the little house to play with John David and help me along. I told you to watch those Bosley boys, but you didn't listen. You just seemed to couldn't contain yourself. I think these 50 years have been full of wonderful memories, great things you've done. You've both been hard workers. And I got 2 beautiful girls and 4 beautiful grandchildren. And I thank you for sharing all of that with me and with my family. Our trips to the West Virginia Fair were just some of the greatest in the world. Even the beach when Jody got floundered, and all of the wonderful times along the river that we've done. And most of all, I'm very proud to be related to you 2 ways. And I'm just very, very blessed to have both of you in my life. And I'm not going to wish you 50 more, but I do wish you as many as you want. Love you both. Bye.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Happy 50th. I've been there with you since the very beginning. We've been through the happy, sad, good, bad, funny, crazy moments, and I wouldn't change a thing. Love you so much. Mwah.
Happy 50th anniversary, Uncle Jim and Aunt Betty. I have so many fun memories of sleepovers at your house, from Aunt Betty being our beauty contestant judge and always so kind to let it end in a tie, and all the memories of Uncle Jim teasing me about Robert Williams. Just so many fun times and parties, and since y'all both are big football fans, to relate this anniversary to years to yardage, I guess you've made it halfway. So best of luck with the next 50 to the touchdown. Happy anniversary.
Hi, Jim and Betty. I missed the Communion Girls and their song that they sang for you, but I have a book I want to read. Being a children's librarian, you know I can always find one for every situation. This one's called Fanny's Dream by Carolyn Buhner. Once upon a time in a wild Wyoming town there lived a sturdy girl named Fanny Agnes. She worked from sunup to sundown on her daddy's farm, but she had her dreams. She was going to marry a prince, or at least the mayor's son. He would be tall, handsome, and have a dozen carriages. He would kiss her hand, dress her in silks and satins, and never let her do another stitch of work. If it could happen once upon a time, Fanny believed, it could happen again. After all, what were fairy godmothers for? When she heard that the mayor was going to give a grand ball, Fanny was so excited she pulled up a row of carrots and left the weeds instead. This had to be it. That night, Fanny dressed in her best calico and went out into the garden to wait for her fairy godmother. She waited for a long time. After a while, she pulled up some weeds. She could see the mayor's mansion across the valley all lit up. She could almost hear the music. When it got too dark to pull weeds, she washed her hands and sat down. The moon came out big and full. "Hey, Fanny," a voice called. Fanny jumped up to meet her fairy godmother. But it wasn't her fairy godmother, only Heber Jensen. Heber was cheerful and pleasant and had always liked Fanny, but heavens, he was so short. Fanny almost started crying. "What are you doing so late out here, Fanny?" Heber asked. "I'm waiting for my fairy godmother," sniffled Fanny. "I wanted to go to the ball." Heber thought this over. "Can you twirl and waltz and curtsy?" asked Heber. "No," said Fanny. Then she said, "But I know how to harness a horse, plow a field, and shuck corn." "Well then," Heber said, "do you know how to use 20 forks and spoons, drink from a goblet, and eat snails?" Fanny wrinkled her nose. "No, but I can cure a ham, kill and dress a chicken, milk 10 cows, and make bread." "Well," Heber teased, "can you simper and flutter your fan and cinch up your waist?" "No," Fanny giggled, "but I can spread manure." "Well, Fanny," said Heber slowly, "I'm not a prince and I don't live in a castle, but I have 160 acres, a little log house, and dreams of my own. I need a wife who will work by my side through thick and thin, sweat and joy, and be glad for good food and great company. Will you, Fanny? Even with all that moonlight, it took Fanny an hour to give up her dreams. She shook Heber awake. I don't do windows. Okay, said Heber. So Fanny married Heber. She helped him plow the north field. She planted potatoes in the garden and pansies in the front. She thinned the beets, fed the chickens, threshed the beans. She held the sheep while Heber sheared them, churned butter, and slopped the pigs. In the winter, Fanny would bring the washing in frozen stiff and hang it in the house to thaw. In the evenings, Heber would crack nuts and tell stories while Fanny did the mending. Sometimes, when she needed a good laugh, Fanny would stitch the flaps shut on Heber's long johns, then wait to hear him hollering from the outhouse. As for Heber, he figured that it hadn't been easy for Fanny to give up her dreams, so he made it a point to wait on her at least once a day as if she were a princess, and every so often he wiped the grime off the windows. The next year, twins were born. Fanny washed diapers and hung them on the stove, washed diapers and hung them across the mantel, washed diapers and hung them from the doorknobs. Heber rocked David and Ethan. When the twins were 5, Davy stuck his socks in the toaster and burned the house down. Fanny grabbed the new baby and the twins before the roof caved in. Heber ran from the fields to see his dreams smoking. Then Fanny and Heber built the house again. One night, Fanny went out into the garden to pick a melon. The moon was full, the air was soft. Fanny sat down and looked up at the stars in the night sky. Then she looked across the valley at the mayor's house, which was all lit up. She could almost hear the music. "Sorry I'm late," a voice sang out. Fanny Agnes jumped up as her fairy godmother twinkled down. "You poor dear, having to wait all these years?" her grandmother gushed. "But there's still time. There's a visiting colonel at the mayor's ball tonight. Just leave it to me. I'll fix everything." But Fanny hesitated. "What's the matter?" her fairy godmother stamped impatiently. "Do you want to go to the ball or not?" Fanny looked down at her work-roughened hands. She looked at the little house where Heber was reading to Davy, Ethan, and Edna Fay. "Not," Fanny said, and she went back into the house. "Who were you talking to out there, Fan?" Heber asked. "My fairy godmother, Hebe." Heber laughed. "Oh, sure, and I'm the Princess of Heba." "Close enough," Fanny winked. "Close enough." A great story, Betty and Jim. And congratulations on 50 years of marriage. Well done. This is Marcia, by the way.
Good morning, Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. 50 years is a long time. I am really proud of that, and it's hard to believe that only a couple days after you celebrate your 50th, Michelle and I will have celebrated our 25th. And Uncle Jim, I thought I'd remind you, the 50th is the gold anniversary, okay? And I want to thank you all for a lot of memories. My earliest memories come from down on the river at the lodge, and I know that goes way back. And also, the poultry festivals were a blast years ago. They were a lot of fun, and the parties we used to have in Oldfields, and even up until now, it's always just a pleasure to come by and see you. It's a really a lift, and I want to let you know that and thank you for that very much. And we would like to wish you a happy 50th anniversary.
Happy 50th anniversary!
Happy 50th! Happy 50th! Bye!
Hey Jim and Betty, I just wanted to take a minute and wish you guys a happy 50th anniversary, and I'm wishing you many more years of marital bliss. Hope you guys are having a great time. Enjoy your anniversary. Love you guys.
Congrats, Betty and Jim. I know it's been a great ride. I've enjoyed the times I've been with you, and look forward to seeing you some more. And I know those grandkids are just spoiling you rotten. I love it. Take care and have a great celebration. Look forward to seeing you on my next, hopefully soon, trip to West Virginia. Take care, folks.
Happy anniversary, Mimi and Dee Dee. Love you. I love you too.
Happy anniversary, Jim and Betty. I'm so happy 13 years ago I got married to your daughter and I became part of your family.
Happy 50th, Mom and Dad. We love you very much. Sorry we're not there in person, but hopefully 3 times over the last 3 months counts for something. You're great role models, and I'm glad you have each other. And 50 years is a long time, and you all have done a great job. We love you so much.
Happy anniversary, Mimi and Dee Dee. Thank you for always being there and coming to all our sports.
Thank you for the chicken wings.
We love you.
Bye.
Hi, Aunt Betty and Uncle Jim. It's Bert from Brazil. I wanted to say happy anniversary, and I really wish I could be there to wish you a happy anniversary in person. But I'll see you at Christmas. And also wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me since I was a kid, especially ever since Dad was gone, for taking me in and always watching out for me as I was growing up. And also for always giving me a place to come back to now as an adult. It's always nice to visit you and stay with you, and that means a lot to me. So I hope this will be my last semester overseas, and then I'll get to see more of you. I also get to see more of your grandkids because I sure enjoy them. Alright, I'll see you soon. Love you lots.
Yeah.
To a wonderful couple, we're wishing you a happy anniversary with your lovely family. And I'm sure you're not going to vote for Trump. You don't want to be a chump for Trump.
This is an official Clinton sign at Julie's house, supporting all of us.
Chicken.
The best chicken farmer in Moorfield.
Happy anniversary.
Say hey. Happy anniversary, Mimi. Bet, can you bark? Say. Oh, say thanks for putting up with us. Two big, fluffy dogs. Happy anniversary, Mimi and Dee Dee. 50 years and a lot of dogs.